Let's now cross to our reporter Jayed Leigh-Paulse to give us an aerial view of the damage caused in KwaZulu-Natal since looting and the violence began. A very good morning to you, Jayed Leigh. Thank you so much for joining us. All morning we've been covering, the aftermath of the carnage as a result of the incessant and the constant looting in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal, and some parts of those provinces are in utter ruin. So from an aerial perspective, what do you see?
Well, a very good morning to you, Sim, and to the viewers back at home. And we are actually hovering over Durban North now, where we are seeing long queues of people trying to get into a Checkers here. And you can see those long lines right around the corner. So, and these are some of the visuals that we've seen from, a bird's eye view from the top. Very long lines as people try and get the essentials. You would know that shops in Durban have been closed for 2 days now, and most people have been desperate to try and get anything that they can. We were earlier on speaking to some of the people just driving through to Virginia Airport, and most of them are saying that they've run out of bread, eggs, milk, just the essentials. But these views coming from the top right now, Sim, you would know that if you've been listening to all the officials talk about the devastation that Durban has had, 20 billion rand just in Durban alone, with all the fires and the looting that has damaged major shopping malls and warehouses such as Brookside Mall, Watercress Mall, Atastic Rice Plant, Kwamashu Shopping Centre, Value Logistics Warehouse, Showe Mall, River Horse Valley, which was very hard hit. We were there yesterday. Quinandi Drive and a number of warehouses there. And just looking at, the devastation that the Durban has seen, it is absolutely chilling to find out that 45,000 businesses have been affected, 16 billion in loss of stock and damaged infrastructure. We are also seeing Simpiwe, 5,000 informal traders affected, and obviously this is going to see a result in a lot of job losses. We saw Polisi Kaunda, the mayor of Durban, just reporting on some of those job losses, and he also said that 129,000 jobs directly are now under threat. But this is only a small summary here in Durban. KwaZulu-Natal as a whole, we are yet to see the total tally as it stands now in terms of deaths because of the looting. We are sitting at 26 deaths right now, but these visuals on your screen just giving you a reflection of people coming out in their numbers, a far cry from the last time that we were in the air when the roads were very closed and very quiet. Many people taking to the streets now to try and traverse through Durban and try and get to as many shopping centres as they can. I'm told that there are only a few shopping centres open. I'm going to try and see if I can't bring up some of those shopping centres and just read them out for the viewers back at home who actually want to make their way there.
Jayed Leigh, this is something I've never seen in my life before. This is totally devastating. I mean, what have you heard in terms of the scarcity of fuel in KZN?
That's very true, Sam. We have been on the ground, we have been speaking to people. We also wanting to show viewers the community who have also started uniting in various suburbs across Durban and trying to blockade looters from trying to attempt to burn down houses, to try and ransack homes. There are reports coming from the ground from communities that are saying that they've had several break-ins, and just rallying together and trying to stop many people from coming into their particular neighborhoods. Yesterday we were in Chatsworth. Last night we were in Phoenix, where we also saw unrest there. We spoke to community members, especially in light of the fact that there have been some disturbing reports coming out that there has been racial tensions in Phoenix and people aren't allowed to come into the suburb to do their grocery shopping. We're going to be making sure that we give you rolling coverage on that. I do know that my colleague Simpiwe Makanya was on the ground this morning in in Phoenix, just bringing you the latest and speaking to community members with that. But here, from the air, we're seeing a lot of people making their way to Westville Shopping Centre, that being Checkers, Durban North, Virginia, Bluff, as well as Windermere, as many people try and leave their homes now that it's much more safer and make their way to do some groceries shopping.
Jayed Leigh, thank you so much for covering that for us. We do appreciate your time. That is Jayed Leigh-Paulse.